I'm gonna kick your ass, bro.
Dude, I'm
I'm
gonna send you to New Jersey.
don't do that. I don't want to be in New Jersey, dude.
It's a good state.
Fuck New Jersey. It's not a good state.
just, just go, just coming in, coming in all whisper like, it's a good state, guys."
Did
You
did
guys are,
Action
is it,
Dean happen in Tennessee? Did Action Dean
oh,
happen in Pennsylvania?
yeah, if it happened in fucking Tennessee, it would have been the best show ever. Sadly, it's got to settle for the best show of like
Dude, I thought it was in
2022.
Philly for like a week, so
You thought what fucking? What do you mean? You thought you were going to the show? What do you mean?
I don't know. I kind of just I don't even know. I didn't ask my dad till last minute if I'm thinking about it now. Like I barely went to that show.
Wow. Well, I already miss going to shows now that I'm too far away from Tennessee. Like I only went to like 3 shows. I mean, I guess I went to like 4 shows considering I was at a TV taping, but like I only went to a few shows because I only really found out how many shows there were like within reasonable distance right before I was gonna move, and I'm sad. I want to watch fucking my local Fed in Tennessee ran Enzo Amore versus Top Dollar, and I missed out on that.
John, like, did they just not have like wrestling on your planet or whatever? Like,
Dude, I'm serious. I listen. I live in a like wrestling dead area. Like there's been
yeah.
one local show I've ever found, and I went to it, and it had Ricky Reyes of Lucha Underground fame. But like
Ooh,
there are so many shows that just don't happen here. Like there are shows that happen somewhat close. I could theoretically go to them, but like it's a multi-hour drive, and I don't want to do that. Fucking,
for
it's
some
like
wrestling.
it's like a multi-hour drive for like a local indie that like has just guys that are barely trained, which it's fun, but like it's not worth the gas money. It's not worth a
Yeah,
full tank of gas.
yeah.
It
Oh,
sucks. Like I want to watch wrestling live. I would love to see the people, but
the
it's just
people,
not
they
meant to
need
be.
me.
I want to see the people, bro. I want to
Yeah.
sit in the crowd and look and see the people. Uh, I will say with the Ricky Reyes show, I think I've told this story before. Ethan might have heard it. I don't know if I told you, Armani, or Cake if he's still here,
I
but
am.
there was that one show with Ricky Reyes. There was an incident where there was this woman like heckling in the crowd, and she was heckling like the whole show, and like a guy walked over to her, and she said something to him, and he like shoot chopped her. Like a knife edge chop.
Yep.
Just shoot over the guardrail, knife edge chopped her. I was
Oh,
I was like, is that like a plant? Are they doing an angle? But like this was a show where I walked in and spent $5 on my ticket. There were like 27 people there. Like I'm like, there's no way they're doing an angle with a plant on this show. And she just turned around and walked away. She wasn't even like hurt or anything. She just looked down
dude.
for a second, turned around and walked out the building. No, nothing. She was just
She
like,
had to
oh,
be the bigger
whatever.
man in that situation
She
because she
had
knew
to
if
be
she
the
stepped
bigger
over,
Yeah.
man.
if she knew if she stepped over that guardrail, Ricky Reyes wouldn't be wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
For the good of the
It was
people,
not
for the
it
betterment of
was,
wrestling, she had to get out of there before she
okay,
made a
it was
mistake.
not Ricky Reyes. I have to clarify it was not Ricky Reyes.
Oh,
Ricky Reyes
oh.
did not do it. It was a fucking local indie dude. I don't even know if I heard his name when he came out. It was like a 6-man tag, and he was the one guy on the team I didn't care about because the other guy was a guy in a yellow mask called the Bee, and he was like 400 pounds. And then there was another dude that was also 400 pounds with a hammer and sickle mask, and he was called the Comrade. And they were the two
Wow.
top heels of the show because South Mississippi has not forgotten about the Cold War.
Dude, none
They
of
never
America has
should.
forgotten
They never
about these
should. Speaking
injustices.
speaking of Cold War, welcome to the Scramble Bunkhouse Deathcast.
Oh, okay.
And welcome our new guest. If you would like to introduce yourself.
I'm Armani. I was on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter that much anymore, but if you want to look at my beautiful archive tweets, there it's at ARMUNGI. I have a YouTube channel that Job keeps trying to censor. It's in the top. I don't know. They'll get the recording it. They'll link it or I don't fucking know. What else I say? Yeah, I just made a Shinya Hashimoto music video, and it's up on my YouTube, and everyone in the world should watch it. So we have 3 billion views on it.
Yeah, listen, I was
I think
gonna,
we can
I was
get it
gonna, like,
happen, guys.
I was gonna crack a joke and be like, nobody's watching that, but no, that Hashimoto video is like really fucking good. So
It's really good.
the people should watch it. It's really good. You should
I
witness
think we can get
Armani's
to 3
figure
billion
it out.
trillion by the end of the year.
Brother,
Hell
I
yeah.
think
I
we can
agree.
get it by the end of the month if we really try hard.
I think we can get it out today
Dude,
before
we
we
got
even
an
like
extension for the
upload
Masters.
this.
Calm down, calm down.
All right, the
But-
day we upload this, if Armani's video doesn't get at least 1 billion trillion views, we are going to perform some drastic measures on this podcast and pivot to becoming a true crime channel to talk
Oh.
about crimes that will happen in the future.
The
Wait,
truest
wait.
crime is going to be everybody
True-
who did
true
not give
crime?
the Shinya Hashimoto video a billion
Yeah.
trillion views.
It's a true crime channel that focuses on crimes that haven't happened.
Hypothetical crime.
But like they're so far in the future that we'll all be dead before the crimes could even occur.
No,
So, like,
hypothetical
technically
crimes
it's
is
true.
funnier. That's like,
Yeah.
guys, today we got this story. I had the craziest idea in the shower. What if there was a killer? What if there was a killer who only used potato peelers to kill? What do you guys think about that? And it's like 45 minutes of talking about this guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think his
Brother, the
name would be
peeler?
Squintin. What do you guys think?
Squint in the peeler.
You should do it live so you can like interact with the chat and like workshop how you would kill people. You know?
Fucking workshop serial killers.
And remember,
Yeah.
guys, if you do want to become an imitation killer, do not cite the podcast as inspiration. Do not
Mm.
do it.
Do not do it.
In
And
court,
subscribe to the
call it
Patreon.
coincidence.
Clear us
subscribe
from
to
your
the
browser.
Patreon.
We will not be held liable.
Yes. You guys subscribe to the Patreon. We will show up to court and we will defend
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yes.
what we need the Patreon for.
We need the Patreon for bailing out our copycat killers.
We're bailing
Speaking of
ourselves out.
copycats, though, people have been trying to copycat our topic of discussion today many times over.
True.
True.
One of the many great matches that has been repeated by lesser individuals over time.
It
Can
is
I
a,
get an example?
it's a discourse type of match. It's an now okay. Clarify, it's an incredible match, but it is one of those matches that like it is a anytime somebody tweets a clip from it, it turns into a topic, or anytime someone even mentions it, it turns into a topic. We are talking about Katsuyori Shibata versus Jun Akiyama. This is from Wrestle 1, the original. So this is the I'll just run down the history for a second because I feel like a lot of people don't.
Oh, wait, before we
fully
run down
know.
the history, I wanted to have a fun little tidbit. We're
Oh.
recording this on August 2nd, 2024. We will most
Okay.
likely be releasing it on August 6th, 2024. And by that point, it will have passed August 4th, 2024, which is this match's 19th birthday. Happy birthday
Wow.
to this match.
Wow.
Happy
What?
birthday! We're gonna
Dude.
slice cake up for this.
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
I thought we were just joking about the true crime
Whoa,
thing.
no, I mean like cake. Like,
Whoa!
no,
Oh,
not. I don't mean the.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, happy
We were
birthday.
joking about the true crime thing. Okay, all right.
Happy
okay.
birthday to the Wrestle 1 Grand Prix opening round show and Ryu Goku Gikan. The opening match, of course, had Mio Mascaris and Terry Funk facing Tomohaki Onma and Katsuhiko Nakajima. It is a
Oof.
wonderful show.
Very
It was
fun
also
match.
poorly attended. They had one more show after this. They never finished the tournament because they lost all their money. The original Wrestle 1, the Wrestle 1 lineage is confusing because it was originally a Keiji Muto project that he was doing in conjunction with All Japan, and I believe K1 was involved. Either K1 or Dream, one of those MMA fans around the
I
time.
think it
were
was
involved.
K1 because
I
I seen
think it was
K1 all
K1.
over the branding for this show.
Well, okay, well this show is different. This show is because Wrestle
Or
1
no, for whenever I
starts-
look this up on archive.org, there's always K1.
Yeah.
Grand Prix.
So when this show started, it was like an All Japan like special show. It had Dream or K1 or something attached. I think it was Dream. Dream FC was like one of the sponsors or whatever. They were giving them money. It was a big Tokyo Dome show. It's very bizarre. Then Fumihiko Uwai, who was like a booker for New Japan, he left and he took Murakami and Shibata with him. He
Wow,
was
what
like
a
their
guy.
personal agents. he was somehow able to get another Wrestle 1 going. This one has very little, if any, connection to the original Wrestle 1, if I remember correctly. This one has like K1 and then all of Uwai's connections, and that's how they got the show rolling. So it is realistically one of the most ridiculous tournaments ever, if not the most ridiculous. It should not have existed. In any reasonable world, it should not have existed. At one point, they were going to do Takayama versus Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan was asking for too much money, and Takayama got sad because he couldn't wrestle Hulk Hogan, so he also didn't appear on the show. He was
He was on
like
commentary
booked.
though.
He was on
Was he not?
commentary, but
He
Yeah.
was.
the agreement, from my understanding, was that it was originally going to be Takayama wrestling on the show. And they wanted him. They didn't know who they were going to have him wrestle. Then Hogan came into the picture, and they were going to get Hogan. And Hogan said he would not lose to anyone except for Takayama. He was willing to take the fall to Takayama, but Hogan was asking for like $1 million, and they said, "Brother, we cannot book you on a single show for like $1 million." So Hogan went away. Then they went to
Was it ever
Takayama.
announced who was gonna win the tournament?
No, it was never announced. But
Oh,
they go to Takayama and they say, "Hey, Hogan just told us recently that like he would lose to you." And Takayama got all hyped because he's like, Hogan's like one of his fucking heroes. Fucking Takayama loves Hogan, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get to beat Hogan in Ryogoku for this tournament or something. I'm about to beat Hogan." And then they go, "Actually, he asked for too much money, so we told him no. So you're not wrestling Hogan." And Takayama was like so mad that they would even tell him that he said, "Okay, I'm not wrestling on the show either." Then, like he was just pissed. So that's why
Wow.
he's only on commentary, from my understanding.
Also, John
crazy that
only
he still
mentioned
they
the
they
opening
still said, "Hey, can you at least do commentary for us?"
Well,
after
yeah,
doing
I think
that?
it's because like Takayama was boys with a lot of the guys there, and he was like, "I'll do it because it's easy money." But like, yeah, I mean, imagine being Takayama and just hearing that
Yeah.
like they start the conversation with Hogan said he'd lose to you, and then follow it up with, "But we didn't pay enough money, so he's not gonna lose to you."
Yeah, I would have been tight too, bro. The fuck?
Yeah. What were you saying, Ethan?
Oh, John, you only mentioned the opening match. I want to
Yeah,
run down the rest of this card for you real quick.
yeah. I
Uh,
think you should, for the people.
The match after Mascaras and Funk versus Honma and Nakajima was AJ Styles versus Kaz Hayashi, the former Shiryu in Michinoku Pro. After
Famous
that,
member of Young Dragons.
the man who gets 3 trillion triple crowns, Suwama, versus
One more coming
Sylvester
up,
Tertai,
baby.
the
Yeah.
Predator.
Fucking Suwama versus Sylvester Terkai.
And then
this
probably
okay.
one of my favorite matches
I just gotta
on the
say, I
card.
gotta interrupt. This is 100% a K1 show. The Predator is a K1 fighter around this point. That's why he's on the show. I think
Yeah.
Predator has like 5 K1 fights. He never wins a single one.
That makes sense.
That rules.
And then up next is Genichiro Tenryu versus Kazunari Murakami. The only time those two ever faced off against each other, and it's a really fun match.
Yeah,
It's not
I would
like what you'd
say-
expect, but it's
I
not like
No, I would actually say it's like when you think about those two guys, it actually is exactly what you'd expect, considering like the way it like devolves.
you know what? Yeah, it is exactly what you.
But I
expect.
will say, if the match we're not talking about today didn't happen on the show, that'd be my favorite match of the show, and it is probably not going to make it, but it's on the short list for my top 100. I love Tenryu Murakami. It's because it's exactly what you'd expect from them.
It is. It's a great match. Great match. Everybody should search it out. Up next is Bob Sapp versus Giant Bernard, which is a
Whoa.
match I personally really like because it's just so much fun. They're
Yeah.
just doing ridiculously, like, slightly off kilter, off pace, what you'd expect from two big guys that don't know each other very well. And it works really well. And then we get the World Japan buddies clashing. Kensuke Sasaki versus Riki Choshu.
I wouldn't call them buddies. This is probably a revenge match for fucking Sasaki, considering Choshu made him take out his life insurance policy. But like,
Yep.
yeah, this might be. off the top of my head, it might be the first time they interacted in the ring after WJ, because I know they had like bad heat. I assume that's why the match was booked, and they were probably given a lot of money because I don't think Sasaki would have even agreed to the match if he wasn't getting paid a bunch. Because he like, I
I
think
think he
like I don't
won
know.
too.
Yeah,
Which
he
is
Yeah, he
won.
probably a
did
big
win.
factor.
That's probably one of the things is that he wouldn't have taken the match if he didn't get to beat Choshu because like I think he legitimately hates Choshu's guts for like 10 years after WJ because WJ fucked up his
For what? For what? What do you do? For what?
What?
Dude,
Come on, guys can
Cake,
make
you know about
mistakes
the
sometimes.
you know about the whole thing with Choshu's WJ spending, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, just limo
I'm
after
just
limo
saying,
after
everybody
limo.
does it.
Everybody spends all their sponsor money on limos and makes your top guy take out their life insurance policy.
Come
Everybody does it
on,
once.
dude. It's a rite of passage where I'm from. But
Okay, bro.
And then the main
Okay.
event of the show, a very fun match. And it's I enjoyed the match and I think it's good based on one of the performers who I'm not as big a fan of as other people are. The Great Muda versus Akibono.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Wow.
that match is really fun. That match is
Father
really
versus son.
It's true.
Muda chokes Akibono with like one of the wires that's running throughout the arena. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I have a lot of love for the original Wrestle 1. They only ever ran 2 shows. Again, they never even got past the second round of the tournament. But like honestly, I'm sad that we never got to see how it was going to play out in the semifinals and finals because theoretically we were going to get a Great Muta versus Bob Sapp match and we were going to get a fucking Umaga versus Minoru Suzuki match and that was
Yeah.
probably going to lead into Minoru Suzuki versus Bob Sapp. But like I honestly kind of like that there wasn't a show after the second one. It adds to the legacy of Wrestle 1 where it was a project that was never meant to happen. It was doomed to fail. It did fail, but god damn it, for like the 2 months it was alive, it was the best thing ever.
Isn't it crazy that there was an
What's the
Umaga
pro
versus
wrestling?
Don Fry match out there and Don Fry lost it? Like, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, dude, they were
That's
like
crazy.
they were fully in the Jamal fucking all Japan believed in Jamal. I think everyone in Japan believed in Jamal because they all could see the vision of like this guy is a massive Samoan who in a way, Jamal, especially during his time in Japan, is like the archetype for every big guy nowadays, except he was 10 years early and he was so much better at doing it because he knew when to do it. And he was like stunning. He legitimately was like, you could not take your eyes off him when he was wrestling. Jamal in Japan
Oh,
is so good. And I get why they were pushing him like this. I fully
Jamal
get
versus Bob Sapp. What could have been?
yeah. Dude, they might have put Jamal over Suzuki. They really might have. I think that's not even it's not like a 100% Suzuki's gonna win. I think there's a chance Jamal would have been given the win.
God, that would have ruled, dude. That would have been so freaking awesome.
Jamal versus Great Muta would have been very much.
I
That would've been
okay.
perfect.
I think Jamal versus Great Muta did happen because they were both in All Japan at the time. I think that might be on All Japan's YouTube. I've never watched it, but like, it's probably awesome.
You know what else is
Wait.
Wow,
awesome? The
guys.
topic of the podcast that we're talking about today.
Oh yeah, we do have a
You
match.
beat
Yeah.
me to it, Cake. I was just about to segue in, bro.
Yeah, brother, get your segues up.
Okay, bro.
You get your segue game up, dude.
Yeah, so
Man.
this match there's a lot to talk about, but I do want to say just to start off, it's really incredible how much of like a big fight field this match has considering this is a half attended Ryogoku. Like you can see spots in the crowd where there are no fans. And this match still feels like the biggest thing ever because both of these guys walk in and they are locked on each other like two fucking wolves in combat, like two wolves in the forest circling each other, trying to fucking gnaw at each other. Two fucking wolves. Like I think that in terms of intensity, I have seen matches that are more directly intense. There's more physical confrontation from the start, but the amount of tension in that fucking ring at the start, you could cut it with a knife. You could cut it like a cake.
Hold on,
It
excuse
is.
me.
Wow.
You think there's matches with more immediate physical tension than this one?
Mm.
I think it's
Huh?
listen. Onita Aoyagi. We were just talking about that. The WKA match. Like
Yeah.
it also in that one it also helps that there are like actual karate like practitioners standing on the apron because they don't know it's a work and they are scared that they're gonna have to jump in and kill Onita. Like there's like genuine fear in that arena, but
Yeah.
also like it's just I think this match even when I say that I think there are matches that are more tense from the start, this is still one of the tensest like pre-match stares I've ever seen.
I think part of it also is we have the benefit of watching it with the legacy that it's garnered now. Because I feel like in the time that it happened, I don't think it had that weight to it off the cuff. Like I don't know. I don't think, I
Yeah.
mean, I could be mistaken here, but I don't think Shibata was exactly what we in the business call a big deal at this point at all.
No,
And I
okay,
feel
I will say, I will just interrupt and say he kind of was. It wasn't that like Shibata was this like world beater. Like it wasn't like he was being treated on the same level as like Muda or even
but I feel like
Akiyama.
him leaving gave him something for sure.
That
Like he gave
that's the
him like
big
a bit of
thing.
clout that he left. But I guess the amount is like
And
to
he
what
became the
extent?
top guy in BML too.
Well, I don't think
Or no,
BML
this
even
was before
existed at this
BML.
point. Yeah, because Wrestle One's before Big Mouth Loud, I think, and yeah, it is because Big Mouth Loud is like a few months after this. Um, Shibata is basically the biggest deal for like a few months in all of Japanese wrestling because New Japan was really kind of going through the shitter with a lot of stuff. Not even saying like the match quality because I fuck with a lot of New Japan at this time, but like they were just going through a lot. A lot of the old guard was leaving and doing their own thing. I think Fujinami had just left that same year, and that was like a massive blow. Even if Fujinami wasn't a big deal anymore, he was like a pillar of the company. So for him to leave and start Muga was just like there was a morale loss and there was a loss of confidence from fans. And then Shibata, who was being set up as like the guy, the next guy. Tanahashi was not getting the push Shibata was. Nakamura kind of was, but also Shibata looked like the better option. And then Shibata fucking left. And it was like,
Yeah, and
holy
checking
shit.
his cage match. This was his first match after leaving
It
too.
was. This was his first match post New Japan. So he was the top shit in
Yeah, I can see
Japan
the vision
probably
now.
during this
I can see the
match.
vision in this one.
Yeah.
Makes it actually kind of more interesting now to look at the card placement. Actually, no, this was like the semi-main. Never mind, I take it back.
Yep.
Yeah, which is funny. Shibata is like a big deal. It has been almost a year since he's wrestled, but also he's a big deal. Akiyama is of course a massive deal. They're playing second fatal to Akebono, but like
Yeah.
Akebono is also the fucking Yokozuna, so you know, fucking
And I think now that you say that how big Shibata was in Japan and this being his first match in a year, I feel like that adds so much to the match because it feels like he has something to prove against, especially against Jun Akiyama, who's kind of like a because he's still around, he's still really active, but he's reaching like that living legend status. So I
yeah,
think it's like it just makes all the spiteful shit that Shibata does to Akiyama like even more like pronounced.
yeah, no, absolutely. Akiyama's definitely like around this point. He's not. I wouldn't say he's decreasing, in terms of like main event status because he's
This
like
was
a
just
main
like
eventer for the rest
just
of his
after his
career.
GHC run, right? Or
This
like
is around
when
the
he was
time.
challenging Kobashi for the GHC.
Yeah, I think that was
That
that
was
might have been
04.
2000. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
04. I will say this is like I think around this time Akiyama has just entered the public perception of being like at the same level as Kobashi, Misawa, Itaue, of like he is within that pantheon now.
Yep.
But yeah, I the fact that these two got to face off, and I'm gonna keep saying it, that Wrestle One shouldn't have existed and that this match shouldn't even exist because how the fuck does this happen? But not only does it happen, this is also a show where like theoretically these guys are probably getting paid so much money and they really don't have to care because they are getting like bankrolled by K1 and it's on a massive stage, but there's also kind of an understanding of when shit gets big enough, you don't have to try anymore because you're making your money regardless. They could have just gone out there and just had like normal copy paste epic. They could have done that easily. But the fact that
They didn't.
they started with the fucking Shibata PK that rips Akiyama's face open is insane. Like that's
One of the
that's an
best starts
insane
to a match
way.
I've ever seen. Only,
Yeah.
like the only other match that has a start that great that I could think of off the top of my head is the Otani Murakami match we covered a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some matches where like you're already like built to be locked in. And then there are others where like you are focused and paying attention. And it starts off hot and you're like, okay, cool, this rules. But then there's like just that one like difference making moment where it goes from like intrigue to just full on investment. And I definitely think that there can't be a single person living today that wouldn't immediately hone in after that PK to the head.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be alive and see that and not immediately sit up in your chair.
Which that does lead me to ask Armani, how did the grandma react to the kick?
All right,
Yes,
so
because this is the match that Armani showed his grandmother.
yeah, I did show my grandma this match, and I was telling these guys that we also watched Atlantis versus Villano Tercero and Yoshiro Takayama versus Takeshi Segura from 2010. And I can't really remember right now if this was the first match I showed her, but I don't know. She was just like, oh, like she really hated Katsuyori Shibata. Like she was fucking seething, bro. Like this little bitch Shibata. Like, why does he just leave Akiyama alone? That was essentially her reaction. So it was real interesting. And then when Jun Akiyama gets his comeuppance, he got hype. So that's real ass wrestling.
I will say I have a deep love for like anytime a fucking grandma watches any of this Japanese wrestling shit.
Yeah.
One of my great friends, Dylan, his
Mhm.
grandma, she used to sometimes watch wrestling with us. We watched, it's funny. We watched a fucking Akiyama match. We watched Akiyama versus Masahiro Chono. I
Yeah,
think for the
Chono.
G1. Uh, his grandma
Dude.
hates Chono
She's
because
so pissed.
he would not stop fouling. And I think at some point, like Akiyama was really getting on a roll. He was really doing great. Ref gets bumped. Immediately Chono low blows him, and you can hear his grandma go, "Son of a bitch!"
I remember
Yeah,
watching
man.
AJ versus Okada from the G1 that Dylan's grandma also tuned in on. And it was after AJ won, and she sounded so absolutely maddened. And she was like, how could they be celebrating when they know they cheated like a dog? And I was
Yes,
like,
cheated like a dog.
whoa.
That's like her favorite phrase ever. Cheated like a dog. It's so
Wow.
funny. It's so awesome.
Like, what does that even mean? Dogs
what
don't
are
cheat, do
what are
they?
dogs cheating on? They cheated on their homework.
Dude, on the poker game. Oh, fuck, they cheated in
Oh,
the
on the
poker
poker
game.
game.
Oh,
Oh,
of
They are cheating in the
course.
poker game.
Oh,
Oh, she knew. She knew. She was there
she
when it got
knew.
paid.
yeah, bro. I just think garnering any sort of strong reaction from someone who doesn't really watch wrestling, like trust me, I would know. But it's just like so powerful. Like I don't know, it's just such a testament to how great something is. Like I think with me, it's like this match and Necro versus Joe and Akeda versus Ishikawa 5, like that type of shit. Like anything that can just bring something out
It's funny
from a
because the
person.
3 matches that you mentioned all happened in 2005.
There you go, bro. Greatest fucking
Yeah.
year to ever
I
be alive.
yeah, I was gonna
So.
say like theoretically, I don't know how much people talk about 2005 as like a great wrestling year because I feel like it's always like 97 or like
89.
2001 or
I think plenty
89.
talk
Yeah.
about 2005. I might be crazy, but I think a lot of folks hold it in at least
I
fairly high
talked about
regard.
2005 like years ago as the best year in wrestling besides
Ah,
80.
yes, the old Ethan Mac pillars special.
The old special. The old old
It's on his business
Okay.
card.
It's not that old.
No, but yeah, 2005 is like 89 is the only year I'd have above it.
Wow.
I
Powerful.
God, I might actually
I don't think
I
you're
think
giving
'05 is my best
2018
year.
NXT enough credit yet.
Okay,
That's
bro.
true.
I'm gonna
That's
stomp you into a
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
we're gonna
pond,
cut you
dude.
up into little pieces.
Dude, you're about to get
Whoa.
cut up and shipped away in a box.
Yep.
Whoa, okay, dude. Okay.
Okay,
J-
okay, have you
Actually,
ever
hold on,
seen?
hold on. Future podcast idea. We gotta bring on a black and gold truther to the cast and just have an honest discussion with them. I think that would rule. I think if we find a black and gold truther and just actually talk to them, that would be crazy.
Blair
Yeah, we're
Dude,
having
PWO.
Jamie on.
Blair
get
PWO,
bro
come on
none
out
on the
here.
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, but you could, dude, pull Blair in and be like, so, I heard you like Gargano Champa.
Dude,
Dude,
that's
leave
fuck.
Blair
I
out
don't
of
even
this.
know if he actually fucks with that match. I'm just guessing. He might actually
Yeah.
hate it. We might be fucking slandering him right now.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. This is insane work. Like, guys, disclaimer: we all love and adore Mr. Blair PWO.
Dude, I
We don't
love
want
Blair.
any false narratives being started about him. Okay.
Very true, very true.
But what
False
is true is that he's old as balls.
That's why he likes it so much. His brain is so decayed. It has to be quick
Bro,
and fast and digestible.
alright.
It has
Not
to-
too much. So, you guys watch any good wrestling matches lately?
Yeah, I
I
watched
Yeah,
Shibata
we
versus
just- what-
Akiyama.
Yeah, guys.
Okay,
so,
one
yeah.
thing that we haven't mentioned yet that I really need to mention is probably my favorite moment of the match because it just encapsulates everything that Katsuyori Shibata is about as a wrestler. He fights off the referee from stopping him from going to the outside, starts kneeing Akiyama on the outside, sets him up on the ring post for a kick. Akiyama ducks, but he full force kicks the ring post.
Yep.
It looks like directly with like the spot right between your foot and your shin, like that
Your
little
ankle?
when you no, like the front of your ankle. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you bend your
ankle.
foot forward and it like pulls up a little bit, whatever like tendon or muscle that is completely either bruised, torn, or gone. But
Yeah.
Shibata, he doesn't give up. He starts shuffling like a fucking South Park character over to Akiyama to try to get more offense in. But then Akiyama fucking boofs him with a God, what is it? A back suplex onto the
Yes.
table.
He throws him in the air like a Kiritawa, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He lands directly on computer monitors too, and those things had to suck to fall on.
Yeah.
Takayama's watching on in his cool little bowling shirt. Like, wow.
Like, I'm glad this isn't me.
Yeah.
Nah, he's like, he should have been Hulk Hogan.
Akiyama didn't
memes,
even
you know?
put any force on it. He just dropped him and let Shibata's weight
Yeah.
do the rest.
Yeah, I
And
gotta
then he
mention.
swings a chair at him like Masanobu Kurisu.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he swings
God,
to
yeah.
the wrong leg too. So now both of Shibata's legs are fucked beyond comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, fucking the kick on the ring post. I'm kind of in the Ethan camp of that being one of the grossest spots I've ever seen because you can see like Shibata's leg like reverberating. Like there's like
Yeah.
shaking at like the ankle and below from the way he has hit the ring post. And now his like ankle is like loose. It is so gross. It's so gross. And then of course Akiyama owns him and Armani makes a good point. And I mentioned this when we were watching him, but like you can argue Akiyama's putting a somewhat Kurisu performance in. Is this because he is balding? Partially. But he is throwing insane chair shots. He is not giving an inch. Every time he is given an inch, he takes a mile. He is so intent on hurting, which I feel like is a vital part of a fucking a notable
Masanobu Kurisu match.
Kurisu performance.
You know
is
what else is a
the
vital
intent
part
to
of a
hurt.
Kurisu performance?
What?
The evil facial expressions that say, I think you are below me, you are the lowest of the low, you're fucking dirt, you're scum, and I hate you for even existing in my sphere. And that's what
Yeah.
Akiyama looks like this whole fucking match.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
he is. I bet you he kind of just wanted to just like have a chill day at the office before Shibata bum rushed him.
Oh, this was a shoot.
I think it would have been like if it was Jun Akiyama taking control of this match, it would have been like how John said, like just like a little epic style match. But Shibata just like aggravating him off rip, just like sends this thing into a whole nother direction, and it's just so spiteful. And it was I was saying this during the match, but Jun Akiyama is like one of the greatest reactors in wrestling. Like him, Tosh, and Tenryu, like you get those niggas mad, it's generational wrestling every time. And this is like the
Yeah.
prime example, I think, out of any of those guys. Like this is like the greatest reaction reactionary match ever or performance. It's just insane.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I would go so far as to say that like the way Akiyama responds is so disrespectful in a way that like we haven't even talked about, because the big thing with Shibata when he's being like a little bitch, he's just running up like he's throwing a lot of shots that are kind of just peppering. It's kind of the thing with Kenta Tenryu, where Kenta is just trying to pepper him over and over again with shots. And it's not in the same way where Tenryu throws one and it ends it. Like with Akiyama, he's got to throw back an equal amount of shots. But the difference is the way they execute it, where like Shibata is throwing these shots, he's bouncing off of Akiyama though. He's hitting him when his arm is coming back, or he's hitting him when his arm is going up. When when Akiyama hits Shibata, his whole body drags across him. He throws some knees near the end of the match where half of the impact of the move is the knee connection. The other half is Akiyama putting all of his strength into shoving Shibata's face into the ground using his knee. It
Yep.
is so like beyond the level of this hurts. It is I legitimately want you to die.
Yeah, and there's like the
Shibata
thing of
reacts like the same way. He reacts like the way he
But
reacts.
fucking,
Sorry, Armani, but I need to say
this
this.
match
you're
because
good,
is
you're good.
just stunning. I every time I
crumpled
come into it,
over.
I go, yeah, this is the match. Like I was honestly coming into this thinking this match is cool, but like I'm not gonna have a ton to say
The
because
PK,
everyone's
it locks
already
you in,
said a
man. It
lot.
locks you back
But
in.
I also don't care,
Yes.
and watching it again has reminded me that I don't care because this match is incredible. It is a match that you come in with expectations and you're like it's not gonna match it, and then it matches it. And you're like, oh yeah, this is why I fucking love this match.
yeah.
I'm curious, between the two of them, when they did talk about the match, whose idea it was to have Shibata get owned. Because like he's leaving New Japan quite literally, and this is his first match in like a year. Like, who do you think pitched the idea of, okay, so you get owned? Do you think it was Akiyama, or do you think Shibata stepped up?
I
I
think
Hey,
personally, I think it was Shibata who was
I do
okay with
too.
it because that was like for a while that was his whole thing. Start off really hot, just keep going until
And
you
then get
get
owned.
stopped and owned.
yeah,
But I think this one being more back and forth, but him still eventually getting owned, stays true to what Shibata stands for, but still gives him like a new edge that'll make people go, "Oh shit, Shibata
Hey,
is
did
a
he go
little bit
6
different now."
matches before winning? That's crazy.
Yeah, he
damn.
doesn't win
Yeah,
like at all in 2005. He has one win and everything else is a loss, I think. And a lot of those matches are kind of similar to this. What the fucking the Ricky Choshu match in Ricky Pro. I have not seen it in years. But that is like a kind of legendary ownage where Shibata comes in as like a little piece of shit, ruining Choshu. Say that match is less than 2 weeks after this one. Holy shit, I didn't realize it
Oh
was that
my
close.
god.
But Shibata comes in, he's a little piece of shit, and Choshu is not fucking Akiyama. Let's get that clear for sure. He will never be Akiyama. But Choshu gets motivated because again, Shibata is really great at motivating people. That's one of the biggest reasons why I think this specific era of Shibata is like one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen, because nobody else was able to motivate their their opponents into like actually kicking their ass like Shibata could, because Shibata's a little piece of shit in
yeah,
every single match, and Choshu like gets motivated enough to really try to kill him and like stomp his head in and throw a few of the grossest Choshu lariats of all time. Like
Yeah.
It makes so
this
much
was the
sense he started
Shibata
teaming with
style.
Kenta, man.
Yeah.
They're like him and Kenta, like they're just like peak, like just not just like I don't know, envelope pushers, for lack of a better
Yeah.
yeah,
term.
It's
Yeah.
like one of the perfect
line steppers.
pairings ever. If we're talking tag teams, like there's no other guys that are meant to tag
You know what's
together.
I
crazy?
feel like I thought I don't know if this is like a Kenta original or just whatever, but I feel like it's the encapsulation of that one spot where like their opponent is just like on the ground and like they're doing like those really shitty kicks to the head or like face
Yeah.
shoves or whatever, and the guy just gets up and just blasts them with a single good strike and they just crumble. I feel like
Yeah.
Kenta did that all the time, or like
That was
wrestlers
a
adjacent
yeah.
to him.
That was
Yeah.
a very Kenta move. I will say, because it didn't click with me until right now. Tenryu Kenta happens 2 months after this match. This
Damn.
is Yeah, 2005 is the best year ever. I don't give a fuck. Holy shit.
They were
The only reason I
destined
say
tag
89 is because it
tournament.
has so much. God, it has the whole Flair Steamboat, Tenryu
It does.
Saruta. It's
It
got
does.
Chikana Sataniko. But yeah,
Oof.
this year is Jesus Christ. It's so stacked.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say about this match is that the the finish. I always get the finishing sequence confused with the sequence just like a little bit before it, where they start just throwing shit at each other and just don't stop. But
Yes.
that, I think that one in particular was a Jun Akiyama idea. Let's just keep going until we feel like we can't go anymore for
Yeah.
like 20 seconds, and it fucking rules. I do want to
Yeah,
say
that sequence is so good because it literally, and like metaphorically, like they literally just pile shit on top of each other. Because like I forgot which strike. It's like Akiyama hits Shibata with a knee, right? And then
Yes.
Shibata comes from behind with the spinning wheel kick, and then Shibata's on the ground, and then Jun Akiyama just sees the opportunity. He just dumps his whole knee on Shibata's head. So
Yeah.
it's like you see like the flow. It's like when you're reading Dragon Ball and you're reading a fight and the way it flows on the page. It's like it flows from like top to bottom. I don't know how to explain that shit, but it's so like beautiful. Like
No,
I don't
you're
know if I'm
right.
conveying it
You're right.
properly.
That's a crazy fucking way to describe it, and like it works. Like it
Yeah.
is they don't stop. There is a the pace. I keep hating to say the same thing, but they are pushing the pace to such a degree that they cannot stop. They're so motivated and so energized that it does not matter if they're hitting each other or not. They have to get. It's like when you're with your fucking boy and you're just like hitting each other. It's like a joke, and you feel like you have to be the one to get the last hit.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
this whole match feels like. They're both trying to get the last hit. They will not stop touching each other because one of them wants to get the last hit, and the other guy is not letting them get away with it.
And I think what's so indicative of how awesome this match is they do like the classic like fighting spirit spot where they're trading the suplexes, right? But usually when I see that shit, it's like, oh, these guys are just trying to like show off, you know what I'm saying? Just like show that they're like the best or whatever. But with Akiyama and Shibata doing it, I feel like you see like the spite. Like in the way that their like bodies like hit the canvas and get back up, it's like this motherfucker really thinks he can put me down. So I'm gonna put him down. It just builds and builds and builds. It's the same as the strike sequence we were just talking about. Like it just
Yeah.
builds on top of each other.
Armani, you and I are literally like, you know that gif of the two people with the brainwaves connecting with each other?
Yeah.
That's you and
Yeah.
me right now. That's what literally what I was about to say. There are so many fighting
Hell
spirit
yeah.
spots that just fall flat, but because these two hate each other so much, it never feels like it's just one of those exchanges. Because I feel like one of those fighting spirit exchanges would have ended 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 moves before these two did. Because
Yeah.
those are usually like one guy hits a move, the other guy hits a move, the next guy hits a move, we all fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
I
one was just
yeah.
piling on top of each other so constantly and with so much just heinous brute force behind it that it's like it's marveling at its endurance. It's like a joke that like one of those jokes on TV or just anywhere that feels like it's going too long, but then at the end it's still funny because it went that long.
Yeah.
I think this is something that I thought about with Ishii versus Shibata as well, the classic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was the one, I'm not even gonna say it. But it was like the idea that I think how most shark species can't stop swimming because if they do stop swimming, they will
They
literally
die.
just die.
Yeah.
I think that that is very indicative of this match and of Shibata Ishii of the fact that it's like it's two independent sharks of one another that both realize that they're swimming towards each other, but they can't exactly stop because they will kill themselves if they do. So they have to just keep swimming towards each other and hoping that they figure it out. And it's just like this rush of just literally just two killers who can't stay stationary because they just aren't built to do that. And one of them has to get past the other.
Yeah. And I think I will say, like, the note about they have to keep moving, that's part of the reason why all the fighting spirit works for me. Because
Yes.
with a lot of the fighting spirit spots that I see, there's a precedent set throughout the match of they're getting more and more worn down. They're taking longer to sell. They're taking longer in between moves and sequences. And then there's the fighting spirit spot, which kind of destroys that whole expectation for the purpose of a pop. And that just doesn't fuck with me anymore like it did a while ago, because I've seen it so much that at this point I know it's just a pop grab. The reason that this one works is because this is not the precedent they had set. There is not a bunch of extended selling in this match, because these guys for like the entire match are continuously getting up. They get up faster when they do the fighting spirit, but as Armani said, it's like there's a motivation behind it. There's a I need to keep going, and especially at this point right now, I have to get up faster, because if I don't, I will just crumple. I will just die. Um, and I think that works in this match's favor so much compared to others, because with others, they don't have that. They don't have that sense of connection with the fighting spirit spot between everything else. It feels like it has been put in without any real understanding of the things that came before or after. It only exists because it is almost obligatory. In this match, I buy it. I entirely buy it, because the match that had happened before the spot felt like it would fit, and the match that happens after continues to feel like it would fit.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the finish now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really want to talk about the finish.
Yeah. Dude.
So, Katsuyori Shibata fucking dies.
Yeah.
For sure.
He dies. He dies so bad. He dies in a way that nobody else has really died.
Just kills him. But he
he
goes down
goes
swinging.
he goes beyond dead. Like it's actually the grossest. It has to be the grossest exploder ever. There's not a worse one. His body like crumples up like a ball and then explodes outwards from all of the like force of it.
It's the only exploder that's ever been literal in wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
blows
gets hit with
up.
it. He gets hit with it. Shibata explodes. He actually explodes, and he's just flailing around in the wind.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty
awesome.
sight.
And I think Shibata's reaction goes back to like how spiteful this is, because I feel like his body has given out by then, because he already took the exploder before, right? That one that's not a wrist clutch one, right?
He took like 5 before, yeah.
Yeah, he takes a bunch. Anyway, so his body has like almost completely given up on him, but like the last sign of life is him like wagging his finger, like, no, this nigga is not about to beat me. It's just like so petty and so like, just like put your fucking arm down. The nigga's gonna kill you regardless. But no, Shibata just like
he refuses.
Yeah, he just keeps going, and then that's
to
the
end,
last minute.
To the end of his days, he is God's littlest
exactly,
bitch.
Bro. Exactly.
He is not gonna let you get away with that without him getting his fucking last word in.
Yeah, he's getting his shit in, bro. It's the same as you were talking about, John. When niggas is punching each other, you want to get that last punch, bro. And that's what Shibata tries and fails to do. That's why he loses.
I'm not owned. I'm not owned.
It's literally Shibata going, I'm not owned. Dude,
Please.
yeah.
I swear.
I
swear.
I just, again, this is a match that people have said many things about. Pretty much everything about it has been said. We have said a lot of things. There are probably many people that have said similar things, not the exact words. I feel like we are independent thinkers of our own minds, but like,
okay, dude.
Brother, I am disconnected. I am so on my own island of thinking, and nobody is like me. But
I'm like the first guy to ever think these thoughts. Actually, I don't think you guys have ever thought this, and I don't think anybody else before has thought this. Honestly,
no, never. But just
only reason the Greek philosophers thought things before me is because they were born first. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Brother, if I was there with Socrates, you'd be talking about my name, not his bitch ass.
I'm just saying, man. It's not my fault I was born after them. I thought those things too. Then they got all the credit. Like it's fucked up.
Yeah,
it would
dude.
It would be the Jom seminar, bro. It would be the Jom seminar, not the Socratic seminar. Get your back straight.
Honestly, put me in that cave. I'd know they were shadows. Just saying.
Fuck you.
Yo, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Scramble Bunkhouse Death, whatever the fuck it's called, crazy.
Dude, you got it so right into the last part of the word. How'd
Hey,
you do
bro,
that?
you know I gotta stick with a little Armaniism, bro. If I'm live
Oh, man.
Armani is
on
a
the
big
air,
dog.
Your ass would
Yeah,
not
dude.
survive ancient Greece, bro. You try and say
Dude.
a
Alright,
word and
bro.
they kill
Ancient
you.
Greece wouldn't
You say
survive
you
me.
say the word something in ancient Greece, your ass is kicked out of the Parthenon.
Bro,
Dude,
you guys try to spout your philosophies on fucking professional wrestling, they will literally like hang you in ancient Greece, bro. I don't want to hear
Dude, you are sipping the hemlock. It's over.
it.
yeah.
Alright.
Your ass is
Alright.
going to Sparta.
Gentlemen, instead of discussing Greece, I think we could
Oh.
discuss some very important dates in recent American history.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So, if you're unaware, and if you're watching this podcast, I don't know how you'd be unaware. A little while ago, I posted something about like going on Cage Match, finding a random date, and booking a show based on all the people who worked on that date. So today, I have concocted a list of 5 dates that you will each choose one of and fantasy book a card from that date. I'm not going to
Wow.
tell you the date, but I'm going to tell you what happened on that date. And you can more or less guess when it happened. And then
Okay.
I will send you the I'll send you the Cage Match link to all the shows.
Damn.
The order of drafting these the events after I state the events. Armani, since you are the guest, you will be able to choose the first event.
Yay.
Jom, since you have been on the work teaching grind lately, I will give you
Yeah.
the second pick. And
Brother,
Cake,
thank you.
because you were late, I will give you the third pick.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck you,
brother.
Cake, brother.
Oh,
Fuck
brother, dude.
your rice, fuck your life.
I will say that all of these dates have at least 5 shows on them.
God
And
bless.
that's why I chose those specifically. That's why I couldn't get the Fall of the Berlin Wall. Only one like WCW show happened on that day, which is sad.
Oh.
Wow.
Did
Okay.
it at least have Berlin on the show?
They did not.
No.
Did they have Alex Ray on the show?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna go in chronological. Well, not. I'm not gonna go in chronological order actually.
Okay.
So the dates you have to choose from, or the events you have to choose from, rather. I'm gonna have Armani's grandma looking at these events. They are
OJ.
OJ acquittal. The day that
Woo!
OJ
Oh
was
shit.
The glove
viewed
did.
as not guilty.
I thought it would be the chase, the day of the
If the
chase.
glove does
itself,
not
but-
fit, you must acquit.
Hey, dude, everybody knows this.
Up
was
next,
my first
the day
words.
the Challenger exploded.
Holy
Woo!
shit.
Whoa. I talked to a friend about that in the Muppets Museum one day.
Oh, interesting. What a
Wow.
guy
So
Jake
Jim has
is.
this Muppets exhibit that came to town, and he was talking, and I just bumped into my friend by pure chance, and he was like, Big Bird was planned to be on the Challenger, so if that happened, he would have been canonically killed. And then he was like, all right, well, I gotta go. Goodbye, and he walked away.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool
All
exhibit.
right. Up next is the day that Michael Jackson died.
Oh,
The
dude.
day the music
I
died.
I remember
Wow.
that day because my best friend growing up, his mother like was inconsolable for 3 days straight. She was like, "The king of pop is dead." And she like he didn't go to school the day after he died because she wouldn't drive him because she was so sad.
Wow.
I think it was my last day of like 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah.
All right, the next date,
Oh boy.
the day that Hurricane Katrina hit.
Oh, dude, what
Jeez,
the
dude.
fuck, Ethan?
Okay, brother, you're starting to piss me off.
This is some crazy. Why don't you have like
Bro,
one that's
they
just
were
like
just- they
I
were
don't know,
just
like
John.
That
the
you're
day
just
I had a
you're
really
attacking
good
me
day.
with that one. Come on, dude.
They
All right.
got him good.
So the last date the most important one by far.
Better
in
be
the
like a
history of
good
the
Dude.
United
history, bro.
States.
This better be like an
I
actually
I
cool
lost
day.
my house in the last one. What do you mean?
The day that
What do
Aquemini
you
was released.
mean?
Yeah.
Brother, my house was Aquamini. It was under the ocean.
guys, but your house didn't drop the art of storytelling part 1 and 2, bro. So fuck you.
Fuck
Dude,
my
didn't
house. I
like
guess.
3 other albums classics come out on the same day that Aquemini came out, or am I? What didn't Miseducation come out on the same day? All right, well, nobody got the answers. Okay,
I
I'll
have
just
no
look
It's
it
a
up.
mystery. We'll never know, man.
Well, let's find out. Well, guys,
He's doing the research. He's putting the
Dude, you're not
effort.
supposed to look it up. You're not supposed to look it up, bro. Come on.
oh, I just looked up Miseducation. Oh, it actually popped up.
Yeah. All right, Armani. What are you thinking? Which one are you going for?
A big
Ethan,
day.
what's the day Aquemini came out?
You can't just
You're not
ask.
supposed to know the date.
Oh, I forgot we're playing a game. Hold on, guys. Oh, wait, I don't know. Okay. OJ Quill, that's like 90, it's like 93 or something. Dude, give me, bro, fuck it. I want Hurricane Katrina.
Dude,
They're
fuck
playing the
you. You
laser
can't.
beams at the.
Somebody was
Lure?
gonna have it. Somebody was gonna have
Yeah,
it.
I was
Yeah.
gonna have. You can't say that the Aquamini being released is bigger
Dude.
than my house getting taken away,
can't
and then
stop.
someone
You can't
drafts
remember
my
it.
house.
Aquemini.
To the album,
They draft
call
my
it
house.
Aquemini.
You
They
drafted
call it
my house,
Aquemini on
Armani.
fucking-
My house.
Okay, bro.
Bro.
Calm down.
So yeah, Hurricane
Alright,
Katrina's.
Now that your house has been drafted, where are you going?
You got a second game.
Dude, the house is down. The house is down.
No
Bro.
whammies.
No whammies, no whammies. I'm drafting the day MJ died because I feel like
Okay.
I've just died.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay, that was one of the ones that I was hoping that you picked because there are some good shows there for you
Wow.
specifically.
Oh,
wow. Wow. You know, wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right. It's my turn, is it not, Mr. Ethan Pillars?
It is.
I'm gonna go. I gotta know what happened on the day the Challenger exploded, dude. I gotta know.
All right.
I gotta know.
That sounds like a good one. Okay, I will. Now that you've selected it, actually, I'll select mine. So
You should flip a coin, dude.
I should flip a coin.
Well, Craig is gonna get the last one, so
yeah.
he's gonna
Put
cook
it.
up something better than all of us.
All right. So heads is OJ acquittal. Tails is Aquemini. Flip a coin.
Okay, let's see.
Equally valuable
got
days in history.
Heads.
Ooh.
Oh, OJ acquittal. That's a big one.
OJ.
Sadly, nobody chose the most important date. Or was
That's
nobody?
true.
Yes, nobody chose the most important date.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
bro.
It's not even
It
their
just
best
speaks for
album.
itself, dude. I don't know. Clement.
I will
Give me my
say-
cage match.
Okay. I will reveal your dates and then I will send them to you on Cage Match.
Yay.
Armani, yours was August 23rd, 2005. Your
Yep.
shows
Oh,
were
the big year, the
T1
big year.
Yeah.
Your shows were the T1 Grand Prix, a women's show.
Oh,
The
brother.
01 Max Fantastic Tour 2005, Night
Okay.
3.
Z1. Cool.
Central Bear.
HWA, Heartland Wrestling Association in Ohio.
Ooh, we're gonna get John
fuck.
Moxley on the card, guys.
Wrestling in Pachuca,
Oh,
Querétaro, and Reynosa. 3
a
separate
lot of
cards.
great stuff there, I'm sure.
Okay.
Dragon Gate, Everyday Pro Wrestling 2005. Premium Match 4th Stage.
Oh, dude.
It's a
They're
great
opening the
name.
gate.
They're opening the gate.
CMLL, Martes de Coliseo.
Let's go.
Irish Whip Wrestling from Ireland, D-Day.
Ooh, so I got D-Day.
Dude, that's so unfortunate they
WWE
named the show
Velocity
D-Day the day that a
166.
hurricane hit.
Wait, which
WWE
WWE show was it?
SmackDown 315
Okay,
and
okay.
NJPW New Generation Live 2005. I'm gonna
Jesus
send that to you
Christ.
right now.
Good lookings. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Hurricane Katrina, you know, it's calm, but it's not a Aquemini.
I don't think it was calm. Armani.
Oh, right. I mean, relative to Clemenai, you know.
Armani,
That's
Equimini made more waves in the world.
depending
honestly.
on what you title your show, I want you to know there will be problems.
Okay, I'll be
You got to be
careful.
very careful. I will end you. That was
Okay.
the beginning of my struggles.
John, you have an insane date. I think you're gonna be less upset with this. You have 17 shows, and 4 of them are TNA shows.
17.
Damn, you're a cook, John. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm a-
TNA
TNA
Impact
shows.
number 263,
Oh,
Wakamusha 4 in Shinkaba First Ring. Oh, and by the way, this is June 6, 2009. HCW, Legends of American Wrestling, TNA Explosions number 254, 255, 256. An Okinawa
Nice.
Pro Show.
Those some
Lucha
classic-
Lucha Vavoom, we got the Beat Night 2. Wrestling in Monclova and Cuernavaca. Osaka Pro, Osaka Happy Weekday. An episode of Florida Championship Wrestling with the only spoiler I'm going to
Ooh.
give. A-Rai, Alex Riley on the card.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As
Oh
your
my
main
god,
event.
wait, this card is fucking stacked. I'll let you look at it yourself.
Yeah.
Hustle
Yeah.
for 2009 Night 11.
Hustle. This guy's got hustle. It's over.
It's
so
all
You got an
over.
Is that the General
IWRG
Listen
show.
dude?
IWRG. Oh, it's
You
over.
got wrestling in Mexico City.
Ooh.
EWF Way Outreach Minstries. So this is a British promotion, so we can ignore it. And an
Yeah.
AJPW show, Crossover 2009.
Ooh.
Wow.
Holy.
Those some
Hey,
heavy
Cake,
hitters. Hey, what date was
your
the
date
OJ
is
acquittal?
January. Let me check. I believe it is, yes, January 28th, 1986, the day of the famous All Japan tag. Tenryu and Saruda versus Ishin Gundan.
Wait.
Really, that happened? The day of the
Wait,
Challenger explosion?
Wait.
Wow.
What?
Really?
Holy.
You have a
Wait, that-
CWA show from Louisville, Kentucky. You have
Mhm.
Dale Martin ITV wrestling taping. So this is a
Oh.
joint promotions show.
Oh, hell yeah.
UWA from Arena Afición, a Stampede wrestling show. NJPW New Year Dash Night 20, a Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling TV taping, and 3 WWF tapings.
Ooh.
All right. A lot of stuff happened that day, apparently,
Yeah,
to say the least.
Wow.
hold on.
Where's the link to these
Well,
these cage matches?
He sent the link to me privately, so I'm assuming he's gonna do the same.
Yeah.
I'm sending it to you
Dude,
right now.
I just
Swag.
want you guys to know, one of my TNA Impact shows is the dark match, Eric Young versus Johnny Gargano. Who cares, bro? You're not getting on my card, no way.
Ah,
All right,
I know
so
what
I got
happened. Dude, that's so crazy
OJ
that tag happened the day of the dude.
Yeah. Okay, so on
That's
the OJ
nuts.
acquittal date, there are only 6 shows. 5 of them were in Japan, but I'm okay with that because there's a Kitao Dojo show, Takeshi Takeki Heterogeneous Fighting Battle.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
I have Takeshi Ono, Katsumi Usuda, Masanobu Kurisu, Ryuma Go, Koji Kitao, Mochizuki, and Jado. A TPWA show.
Wait.
With-
That I just gotta check. The date of that show is what again?
The August 3rd, 1995.
We
Or
have that on
October
tape.
3rd,
That main
1995.
event is like it's Katawa Mochizuki against Jado and Wyandotte, aka Chris Jericho, the
Oh
third,
my god,
the
no,
third of the
no,
brothers.
give him away. I got TPW with Great Kabuki, Takashi Ishikawa, Masashi Aoyagi, Ryo Miyake. I've got a war show main evented by Gedo, Fuyuki, and Shinichi Nakano versus Tenryu and Araya.
Wow.
An IWA Japan show.
Ah.
AJW Zenjo Innocence, and CMLL Martes de Coliseo.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm looking through my stuff right now. I think I've got some potential here, but it's gonna take some work. No, it's not actually. I've got some hits.
Dude, the CMLL show, there are only 2 matches, but listen to the names. America Rocca, El Pantera, Mascara Magica, Chicago Express, Jaque Mate, Mocho Kota, El Dondi, La Fiera, Silver King, Dr. Wagner Jr., Mano Negra, and Sangre Chicana.
Holy
See, I'm not giving
Jeez.
any of my names away, buddy. These are all gonna be a secret. Also,
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
to
man.
just to set a
Time to book
just
our
to set a
super
barrier
special
here.
secret shows.
How many matches do we have on our cards?
how about, because this one's gonna be not super long, how about 5 matches?
5 matches.
Sounds good.
That's cool.
5 sounds good. I'm gonna get right to work then.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
already
get my
getting
brain
to
in.
work. Fuck this. How much time do we have?
You know what? How about fucking? It's 7:53 for me, so 8:0 is like 12 minutes.
Okay. Speedrun time.
Woo!
My main event's already set in stone. I'm not changing a thing. It's actually Tenryu and Saruta versus Ishin Gundam.
Dude, you're a
No,
cheater.
no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just joking. Just joking. Just joking.
Um,
Just joking
not to
around,
work.
dude.
I'm just joshing, bro.
I'm just joshing. Can a fella not josh in today's
Dude, I
modern
lost my
society?
window, bro. This is not good. Oh, here it
Well,
is.
go find, dude. How do you lose that? They're on walls.
You
I'm
know what,
saying.
you freaking frick? You think you can joke around with me and get away with it? Huh?
Yeah, I
You think you
can.
could just like joke around with me? You think you can make jokes in my expense? Come
Yeah,
on.
dude, I
You're
don't
some
like
kind
jokes.
of Joker, baby.
Oh,
No,
no.
no.
Who do you think you are to be making these types of jokes at me?
Okay,
Dude,
bro.
this fucking Lucha Vavoom show is actually like one of the most baffling things I've ever seen. There's
Hold
a
on, I
tag
gotta
team
look
called
up
the
this
there's a
guy.
tag team called the Drug Dealers,
Ooh,
Oh,
banger.
and they're
Ooh.
facing the Poobell twins. And
dude.
their name, the Poobell twins, are of course BB Poobell and Fifi Poobell. Los Crazy Chickens,
Damn.
Shamu. Dude, holy shit! What were they cooking? What was in the water in Los
Based on the
Angeles
fact
in
that they had
2009?
Joey Ryan on the show, probably something very illegal.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
no.
Joey Ryan and El Presidente, aka Scorpio Sky.
El Presidente.
On the
Dude,
I haven't even looked at. Oh, I just looked at my New Japan. What I got on New Japan here. Well, 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 well. Very interesting what
Well,
I've got
well,
here.
well.
Oh. Okay, okay. Hold on. I gotta think here. Never mind. Thinking's over. No more thinking required.
I'm still trying to think. I can see a kind of a vision developing, but like, I haven't seen anything that's. Oh, never mind. I've seen something that stands out. Yeah. I landed on a Mexico show, and this one is doing me a lot of favors.
Well. Bro, I'm just
Quick
out here
question.
trying to.
Quick question. No particular reason. Actually, no. I'm not gonna say.
Good
Never mind.
job.
Okay, all right, man. You keep your secrets.
I had a question, but then I realized this. It'd be better if I just go it alone.
Good job, man. So proud of you.
Dude.
Hey, thank you.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Dude, this FCW show has Chris Robert, aka the fucking Bambi Killer.
Whoa.
Dude.
Okay.
You know about Bambi Killer?
I don't think I
Cake?
do. I don't think I do.
Bambi Killer is this dude. I can't remember his whole. He's one of those guys that kind of came into Japan and they hyped him as a big deal because he was theoretically like like he invented a wrestling scene. It was like him and God, who's the fucking dude who beat Tenryu? Starbuck. He's the other one. Starbuck invented like the Icelandic wrestling scene. I think Bambi Killer invented like the Finnish wrestling scene.
Goodness gracious.
Invented, or is that really the right word, John?
Well, he was kind of like the guy that got it. Like well, invented might not be the right word. Started, I guess, would be more accurate.
Right.
No, Starbuck was Finland. I don't remember what Bambi Killer did. I just remember Bambi Killer because his name is insane. It is Bambi Killer. He
That's an
kills
awesome name. I
Bambi.
can't even lie.
Yeah, he was like a Z1 world champion. He's kind of just all right. He's not really good or bad. He's just one of the wrestlers that exist. I think he just got pushed because he was a tall white dude named Bambi Killer, and I get it.
That's an awesome name. I would push somebody who's named that too.
Ooh, this fucking FCW show. This FCW show. Holy shit.
Wait, we said 5 matches.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot. It is not a lot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, man, yeah, there's some names I'm already upset that I'm gonna have to cut because they're really funny. It would be really funny to put one of these guys in one of these
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
matches, but I gotta do it.
It is what it is. Ethan, dude, let's mourn our loss in the 2K subscriber special that me, you, and
Oh, yeah.
John did.
Holy
Already,
shit, dude.
That was tragic.
That shit
Craig has
just
eaten so many of my videos at this point. Well, I have
man.
just forgotten to download them from Craig, and they've like I downloaded them and the zip just fucked up, which has happened more than once and has
Yeah, I
upset
don't
me.
know if you like told Armani and forgot to tell me, or if we both found out at the same time, because I just forgot that we did that recording, and then months later, I think Armani mentioned. I was like, "Oh yeah, we did do that. When that's coming out?" And then you're like, "Oh yeah, I don't have the file." It's like,
So
"Fuck,
rough.
man, you just
Yeah, I just
never mentioned
completely
it."
forgot.
Oh, I just opened the fucking IWRG card. I was really hoping I would run out of names already because it's making my life more difficult. But no, this is everyone. Oh no.
Dude.
I've got a very tentative 5 matches here, but nothing really set in stone.
Mine's is almost done, guys. You niggas suck.
Dude,
I'm putting some thought into it, bro. Okay, sue me. All right.
I will. Don't
For
challenge me,
what?
bro.
For what? For what? For what?
Emotional damage.
Oh yeah, maybe you should do that with the guy who took your house.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that like the fucking thing where Matt Hardy theme song is like, I can slap a tornado, I can sue a hurricane or whatever?
I'm sure you could probably.
A tornado.
And there's a lot of wrestlers on this date that are pretty good.
Oh, god damn it. This is like annoying me. I keep accidentally finding good names. I'm sick of it. Give me some shit shows so I can really get to booking now.
Dude, 5 matches, man. This is kind of. I got a lot of peoples. Wait, what's the day? Oh, the day the music died? No, that's not me.
Dude, that's me, bro.
Ah, yes.
You got the day my house died.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm ignoring this All Japan show. I couldn't give less of a shit about this show. I'm not booking fucking Seiya Sonata and Brad Martin. Okay, I don't care. I have to put my foot down. I have too many names already.
Dude, bro, lock me in, bro. Mine's is done.
Who do I book? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah.
Cake, has anybody ever told you think like Pops from regular show?
What?
What?
Can you elaborate on that?
No. No, I'm not doing that.
Why? Just because I say so often?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, bro. You know what that means to me? It means that I've lived a good whimsical life, so I take it. I'm unburdened by the restraints of the world.
Well, when are you gonna be unburdened from unemployment?
Oh,
Brother,
brother,
he's
I've been
like,
holding down a job for ages.
yeah, brother, you can't pull that card with cake. What are you doing?
Dude,
Yeah, I'm
anything
typing.
is possible.
I'm going in for an interview soon to be a school photographer, which is pretty swag.
Ooh, that'd
Well,
be
good
sick.
job, Cake.
I hope so. I don't know. I don't like the job I'm at right now, so if I
All
can
right, you
dip
know what?
into,
Just shut up. Just shut up.
all right, dude. Okay.
Armani, you
Taking
got
shit is funny.
cooked. You got cooked so fucking bad. You got cooked by a guy just
Dude,
talking
I
about
did
his
not get
aspirations.
cooked. He just
Cake,
said a
Cake
little
was just
silly.
talking
Okay.
about Cake was
That's
just talking
not
about how he's doing and his positive
Mhm.
positive interactions with the world, and you got flamed.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
You know what? Fuck you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Maybe you got to expand your horizons. Maybe you guys enjoying the small things. You ever think about that? You got to find beauty in everywhere.
Bro, this passive aggressive ass advice, bro.
It's not passive aggressive. It's true. It's true.
You
It's
know
true.
what?
There's this
Yeah.
one comic that I think about all the time. It's not really a comic, but it's like a quote, which was that there is an abandoned barn underneath the night sky as a comet passes over it. But on a cosmic scale, a comet is far more common than a barn is. So really, it's a very beautiful existence to see a barn when you think about it, because we're probably the only place in the earth in the universe that you could ever see one of those things. So, it's really
Yeah.
just a matter of how you look at stuff.
Yeah.
A comet is
Oh.
pretty awesome, but on the cosmic scale, those things happen all the fucking time. There's only one place you're ever gonna see a dilapidated barn, bro, and that's right here. You gotta enjoy that shit.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. All right. All I'm saying. Anyway,
Oh my god, I'm running
I
out of time.
digress.
I need like 2 more matches.
Finally.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Nah, this
are
guy won't
we
stop talking.
are we supposed to be done? Am I tweaking or
No, we
Wait.
got like a little bit more time.
dude, why are you
You
lying?
do
dude?
not have a
It's supposed to be
timer
like
up. I know
1
you don't
minute
have a
left,
timer
bro.
up,
What are
bro.
you talking about?
Brother, give me a little bit more time. Give me a little more time.
Okay, whatever.
You
What's
know what?
Ethan
I'm
like
going
yours?
silly mode. I had a good match lined up, and I'm gonna delete it for the sake of something funnier and potentially cooler anyway. So hold on. Yeah, yeah. We're properly fantasy booking now, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. I'm hitting publish, dude. I'm hitting full send on my spam Discord.
Okay, I
You're
think
what?
I'm about to lock in.
You know,
I
like
think
that Discord server you have where you just send stuff to it so you don't lose it.
No, I just like don't lose it.
no, I get what you're saying, Cake. No, I understand. I get what you mean.
And I've hit the
Okay.
full enter, so it's no longer just me typing it out. It is a post. I'm locked in on this card.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm locked in on mine. I'm on Google Doc like a normal fucking person.
dude, I'm in the notes app, bro. I'm living it.
Dude, I'm gonna send this to myself.
It's on your doc, bro. It's already in your.
Dude,
you
I
already
just
got
want to
it.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I guess. All right. Yeah, I'm locked in. I locked mine in. I'm good. Ethan, you have been entirely silent. You are in the zone. Are you locked in?
Yes, I deleted my obligatory women's match because I only had one women's show.
Attaboy.
dude,
Attaboy. There you
my
go.
women's match is literally
It was
called
gonna be Aja
obligatory
Kong
women.
and Yumika Hota versus LCO, but I thought that would be boring, so I replaced
Dude.
it with something very fun.
Wow.
I was thinking about booking a women's match, but then I realized the only women I had were on TNA Explosion, and the only one I care about there is Awesome Kong. I do not care enough about ODB to book her on my card.
Dude, you can't just have intergender wrestling in 2024.
Brother, it's 2009 here.
Right. It is 2005.
Michael Jackson
And
is
Job's
just
house
died.
is gone. Okay.
Big
so-
1986 over here.
You just had to throw that in there, didn't you? Huh?
Yeah, you know what? So I'm sick of you, bro.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of everything. I'm
No, you're
sick of
not.
this podcast.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
out of here, bro.
No,
Is-
no,
No,
no, no, no, no,
John.
no.
I'm at the
John.
door. I'm like gone with the wind, bro. Frankly,
Oh.
frankly, my Armani, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
John.
You know what? I don't
No.
give a damn either. I don't give any dams any day of the week.
Damn.
Okay. Are we
I
good?
gave one.
Are we
No.
good?
I'm
Yeah.
locked in.
Ethan,
ready.
are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Who do
Armani,
you
who goes
decide goes
first?
first?
I
Can we
think
do
we go the
reverse
same
draft
order. No, we're going the same order because I think it's only fair, Armani. You started the draft by taking my fucking house. You got to start the draft by explaining why.
So we're taking Jom's house to create a bigger and better house to host the finest professional wrestling in. So
Damn. Arena de
my
Jump.
first match is gonna be a lightning match. So it's like 10-minute time limit. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Oh, lightning. And then it's gonna be Masato Yoshino versus
Oh.
Dr. Wagner Jr. There we go.
Wow.
Interesting.
And then we have obligatory Joshi 4-way dance elimination style. It's gonna be Kana versus Kyoko Kimura versus
Whoa.
Mariko Yoshida versus Amazing Kong.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
And then
Kana versus Marco
Yeah.
Yoshida was already, or no, it was Kana versus Nene Takahashi, I think, or
Okay.
Momo Watanabe.
bro, you're just saying names. And then it's gonna be a Home Depot green card ladder match.
What?
It's gonna be Super Porky versus John Bradshaw Layfield.
Holy
Whoa.
Oh my god! Oh
It's
my
like
god,
the,
that's
the
perfect. That's
custody of
perfect.
yeah. So, and then we
Custody
have
of Super Porky.
obligatory throw everybody in one match. It's gonna be Eddie Guerrero, Yoshihito Sasaki, Blue Panther, William Regal, and Stalker Ishikawa versus Mitsuhiro Matsunaga, Masaki Mochizuki, Nunzio, Christian, and Randy Orton, all accompanied by the Florida Brothers.
Wow.
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 And then in our main event, obligatory dream match, simple dream match, steel cage death match, Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Genichiro Tenryu.
How's Rey
Holy.
Mysterio going to
That's
do the
big.
619 in a steel cage?
He can't.
He just has to figure it out. I don't know.
His ass has
That's
got to
the-
work
that's
his
the
way
appeal,
around it,
bro.
and that's
He's
just all
fighting
there is
from
to
under.
it.
So, yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Genichiro Tenryu. That's powerful wrestling, guys. I don't know. That's what took Jom's house away, bro. That's that match right
Okay,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a pretty. I was gonna say that's a pretty good match, but fuck you.
There you go. That's my
I like
card.
the
I don't have a
Super
name
Porky
for
match
it.
the most, personally.
A lot going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had the day Michael Jackson died.
Mhm.
Some people say that this was the death of music. Others say it was just a Tuesday. But I booked a card to commemorate Michael Jackson. The first match of the show, I think he'd love it. Jeff Jarrett versus Daisuke Sekimoto.
Wow.
You know, I think they'd work well together. Then I have a little 6-man tag action. You know, I got to put all the juniors in a 6-man tag so they can hit all their spots. Super Kalo, Tajiri, and Alex Shelley against AJ Styles, Juventud Guerrera, and Arcangel de la Muerte. Just
Wow.
fucking let them go out there and cook. Then I have a 3-way 10,000 thumbtacks death match.
Whoa.
Homicide versus Charlie Manson versus Alex Riley. I think Alex Riley would win with the whatever he called the move that was the Hawaiian Smasher, the fucking TKO. I think it was just called the TKO. He wins with the TKO onto like 5,000 thumbtacks, and Homicide is turned into a human pincushion. And
Oh,
Charlie
no.
Manson looks at the camera and goes, bleh. Then, semi-main event. This is a big man match. Ezekiel Jackson and Yoshihito Sasaki versus Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to see what Sasaki in 2009 Kevin Nash can do together. I think I think if anyone can work magic with Kevin Nash when his fucking knees are held together by duct tape, it is Yoshihito Sasaki with God's Lariat. Just fucking like Kevin Nash dies in this tag.
Dude, you're asking him to take like the meanest flat back bump of his career.
Dude,
Yeah, dude, he's gonna
legitimately,
die. He's just gonna
Kevin Nash in
explode.
2009 taking the worst back bump he's ever taken in his entire wrestling career.
Bro, he's taking that
blows-
Tenryu Rainmaker bump, man.
he blows off like his limbs blow off like Lego pieces.
Dude, that's
Oh,
what kills
God.
Michael Jackson, dude.
And then the main event of the show, I think this would be truly something to behold. 2009, Mick Foley versus Black Terry.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
No
Now,
stipulation.
Indeed.
Well, it's in a lucha libre type situation where the ref just kind of lets them do whatever they want.
Mhm.
So I think kind of at some point they would just kind of walk up to a high area, like maybe a little box area. They somehow got on the roof of that, and then Terry just kind of pushes Foley off, like not really as a planned push where they kind of do the side fall where you kind of turn your body to the side to land flat on a table. More just Terry shoves him on instinct, and Foley just falls on the concrete.
So you
Oh,
want
yeah,
Foley
dude.
to die?
I mean, listen, bro. This show is racking up kills. Like we're getting a kill streak here. Michael Jackson was the first one. We're getting at least 3 more. So, yeah, that's my
That's some
show.
good work, man. That's
I hope Michael Jackson enjoys it.
a lot for me to follow. I will admit, but I think I could do it.
I
I
think
think I could do it. I got 5 matches in commemoration of those brave soldiers who got on that ship. And hopefully they're all gonna blow the roof off in a similar fashion, but
Okay.
not in a disrespectful way. A respectful way.
not disrespectful to John.
What?
To
I
nobody.
wasn't even on the Challenger.
Yeah. Well, this not just because your roof, your house, stuff like that.
Dude,
Okay, dude.
Dude.
Okay. So match 1. All right, match 1. This is to get the people going, and it's also to show that this is a inter-promotional, this is a international showing here. We've got America and Japan colluding with one another as 2 of the biggest stars in Tatsumi Fujinami and the Junkyard Dog team together to take on 2 rivals of Arn Anderson and Masanobu Fuji.
Holy.
That's match number
Wow.
1.
Wow.
These
Good one.
2 styles colluding with one another, seeing how they can mesh, seeing how they could fare. Fuji and Anderson are of course the heels, while Fujinami and the Junkyard Dog are of course the faces. But
And this is 86, right? So this is like
it is 1986.
pre
Holy shit.
88 peak athleticism Fujinami.
Wow.
We're talking worker Fujinami here.
And is
Now-
this Arn Anderson like Arn Anderson working in Japan Arn Anderson, or Arn Anderson working like in America Arn Anderson?
The show's taking place in America to remember the Challenger. So this
Challenger
is territory.
Memorial Show.
Yeah, that's what this is. Now, match 2, mind you. Match 2, not a match you would expect to see in America, but one that has to happen. In a 2 out of 3 falls lucha match, it's going to be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against Villano 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wowzers.
2 out of 3 falls, they go crazy. They go stupid. I mean, I'll leave it to your imagination, man.
So crazy.
Villano 3.
I just remember that.
Now, this matchup, originally I was going to keep Tenryu and Tsuruta still teaming together, but I realized that Tenryu was called for a higher power, so he has been moved off of the tag match. The new team is Jumbo Tsuruta and Riki Choshu, and they will be taking on the Killer Bees.
Holy.
I know. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a second. I want you to imagine that. I know. I know it's a tall task for Jumbo and Choshu to match the skill of the Killer Bees, but I know that they're up to the task.
For sure.
Now, this next match is that type of New Japan match that Hashimoto was doing all the time against Ogawa, where they have the black gloves on, that type of match.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be, of course, Shinya Hashimoto, and he's going to be going one-on-one in that type of match against Fit Finlay.
Ooh. Hey guys, I just
Ooh.
want you guys to remember that you can actually see Shinya Hashimoto with the black gloves on in my latest music video.
I'm gonna
It's
eat
true.
your
You
shit.
can't see it.
Career. Yep.
Dude.
You
Yep.
can't see
Listen,
it.
I respect the music video. You are pushing my luck. First you crack a joke about my precious missing home, and then you start plugging your fucking YouTube channel. I'm about to unsubscribe, bro.
No.
Oh man. Don't worry though. We'll bring it back because the main event. The main event. Oh man, where do I even begin with this? Is Junichiro Tenryu, of course, the main event player himself, in a dog collar match.
Oh,
Now, one thing I got to mention here. We all know that Tenryu is one of the greats at getting things out of wacky individuals, such as his match with the Great Muda, his match with Tarzan Goto, and many other examples. I would say his match with Yokozuna is another one. He is truly a specimen at getting these types of matches out of
He got something
unconventional
fun out of Razor
characters.
Ramon HG.
And the streak's going to continue. As scrolling through the match list, I came across a character who I've never heard of before, but I looked up one photo and immediately knew that this had to be the match. In a dog collar match, it is going to be Junichiro Tenryu versus the Angel of Death. And that is going to be my main event.
wait, like Angel of Death in English?
Yes.
Holy
if you want to look up
shit,
Wait.
the Angel of Death wrestler real
Dude.
quick on Google.
Let's pull him
This-
up on the whiteboard.
Okay, I'm downloading an image. I'm putting him on the whiteboard right now. Don't you worry. You gotta see this guy.
Mhm.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
dude,
Wait, let's see.
this
Yeah,
is a
okay,
figure.
I gotta screenshot it because it's a web P. This is like actually the most wrestler I've ever seen. Holy dude, he looks so racist.
He
my
looks
God.
crazy, dude.
Wait,
Dude,
where is he?
I'm pulling
Also,
him up,
by the
pulling
way,
him up, pulling him
I
up.
also have Genichiro Tenryu in a dog collar match in my main event.
Oh,
You guys.
yeah,
suck.
but he's not going up against the Angel of Death now, is he?
Yeah, no, you got a tough competition. Okay, I gotta delete an image. I think we might have maxed out the board. Let me see if this works.
Delete one of the fucking million toads.
Yo,
It's not
leave
even-
my toads alone.
It's not even letting me upload the image right now. Like this
He's too
shit,
powerful, bro. Here,
It's
I'll
actually
try and save one. I'll try and save a
His
photo. And I'll
possible
try and put it on
racism
there.
is too powerful.
he like they're trying to stop me from uploading this because they don't.
Oh, I
want
think it's because there's a
people to see it.
The
million
woke
jumbo
left is trying to
Cerutos.
suppress us. Oh my god, Armani, what happened to the grandma picture?
What? It was there. Dude, that wasn't me. Okay, I'll pull it
Hold
up
on.
again.
I'm
Dude,
trying to
it
save
was
the photo.
Dude, it's all it's
Oh, that is a web
fake.
P. I think I saw the exact photo you're talking about too, John.
Yeah,
I think I know.
it's the one that says it, right?
Yeah, it says it in the top
That's
right.
the one you have to send it. Like that's
I
the
can't.
one.
It's a web P. Oh wait,
Just
hold
send
on.
it
I
to
think I might.
Soldiers Assemble. I will pull it up on screen.
No.
Dude, I can't even upload
We're
images
putting it
either.
on the board. We're putting it on the board. Don't send it in Soldiers
Oh,
Assemble.
I found a
okay?
JPEG variant.
You
Hold
found
on.
a JPEG variant? Holy shit!
Wait,
Yeah,
I think it's
I
because of
can't-
all these arrows. Oh shit.
Let me go to my
Yeah.
desktop.
Dude,
This
we're
guy
never seeing
actually
this
looks
again.
insane. Like I'm taken aback. He looks like
Mhm.
fucking who's the Australian? Who's the Australian dude from like
Nathan
early
Jones.
2007? Nathan Jones. He kind of looks like no. He looks like the actual like the real Nathan Jones. Like you know Nathan Jones. There's like an actual guy in Australia who's kind of like the story they told with Nathan Jones, which like I know he was actually in prison. But, like there's a real dude. He's
Yeah.
like the most notorious criminal in the country's history. What's his name?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Bronson.
think.
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson. Bronson. He looks
He
like
does.
Bronson.
He
Like
looks
exactly
a lot
like
like Charles
Bronson.
Bronson. You're not kidding.
Oh, he looks like
Holy.
one of those old-timey wrestlers then.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Soldiers Assemble because my computer's being stupid. But I do have a JPEG of him saying, so I will copy it into
No,
Soldiers Assemble.
I got you. I got the conversion. Please let this be added. Come on, it has to get on the whiteboard. It has to.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
dude, why is his left arm so much bigger than his right?
This guy's insane.
Dude.
Where's
He's
the
working
Angel
it
of
real
Death
hard.
complete and accurate, bro? Where's
Yeah,
Dude, run
dude,
it up.
I'm contacting like all the old fuckers that I know to ask about Angel of Death.
Dude, this guy's fucking insane.
That should be the next episode, guys.
Yeah, watch an Angel of Death match.
Honestly, I'm
Dude,
down. Look
he's trained by
at
Red
this.
Bastion, the same dude that
Look at this
trained
fighting stance
Sting.
he's got.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Okay. I need to interrupt for a moment. So, Jom, did Abi ask you for the first Onita Aoyagi match?
Yeah, I sent it to him and I said this is one of my favorite matches ever, and he went ooh, and then about 10 minutes later he said 10 minutes in, and I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sent me that same exact message.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good shit.
we're like
Tom.
having
But
such
then
limited
the
photos.
best
This guy's got
the best
crazy
message I
range.
got from him was he said that the first match that I sent him, which was Onita and Goto versus Matsunaga and Jerry Grayman, and he said, "I think Tarzan killed the white boy."
Bro,
He
he
did.
killed that white boy so bad he went to WCW and became Jerry Flynn.
Oh
Speaking
no.
of killing white boys, the date that I got was O.J. Simpson's acquittal.
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
All right,
Crazy.
so I got 5 matches selected for you, and one of them is a little bit of a special one. So we've got Lucha and Fucked Up Guy tag.
Cool.
El Dandi and Takeshi Ono versus Sangre Chicana and Masaki Mochizuki.
Holy fuck.
And this one is gonna end with Ono like kicking Chicana off the apron, and then in the corner El Dandi does like one of those super monkey flips, like one of those giant monkey flips where he goes very high up into the air.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then on the guy's way down, Takeshi Ono blasts him with a punch in the face
Yeah.
and pins it for the win.
Yeah.
God bless.
Up next, a match that Tiny Glove Pro boasts as one of its greats. One of the great themes that the company attempts to accomplish at all times. Good versus evil. Los Brazos versus Tarzan Goto, Koki Kitahara, and Masashi Aoyagi.
Dude,
Dang,
you've
dude.
actually assembled the most fucked up trio to face the Brazos. Because
Yeah.
like the Brazos are gonna be doing like Looney Tunes, and then Cookie Kitahara's gonna come in and take liberties on Brazo de Oro, and Brazo de Plata's just gonna be standing there like, what the fuck?
Yes,
Yeah. Why would you do
Super
that? to
Porky and Tarzan Goto are gonna have a belly off at some point.
Fat off. I was just about to say they're gonna have a fat off, but then you said it anyways.
Dude, hold on. I hate to interrupt. I just found a match of the Angel of Death, and I gotta tell you what this guy's tag partner is here. It's the Fantastics. We all know the Fantastics. We're all familiar with them, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of
Up
course.
against the Angel of Death and the Libyan.
Damn.
The Libyan?
Yeah.
The Libyan.
Like the
That's
guy from
crazy.
Libya?
The guy from Libya.
He represents the
Brother.
whole country, man.
Dude. Oh my god. I gotta tap
What
in.
if Carlos
Anyway,
Colon in a
you gotta
Libya
continue.
match?
You can continue. I'm sorry. I was just throwing it back at this.
I should not mention Carlos Colon while Cake and Armani are in the same call.
Dude.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like the Cold War Part 7.
Part 7.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've moved on.
All right. Oh yeah, the 6-man tag ends when Tarzan Goto fucking kills Super Porky with a Ghostbuster.
Dude, leave Super Porky alone, man.
Oh, he's gonna get his
Dude,
get back in the next show.
He's got a fucking bull rope match with Steve Williams. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. He has
Oh my
a
god.
green card ladder match with JBL.
Dude.
What the fuck?
All right. So up next is the Get Everybody in Here 10-man tag. Katsumi Usuda, Ryuma Go, Nobutaka Araya, La Fiera, and Hiromichi Fuyuki versus Jado and Lion Do, also known as Chris Jericho, as well as
Wow.
Gedo, the Great Sasuke, and Gran Naniwa.
Holy you're just running a fucking. You're running one of the tags.
You're saying a lot of stuff there.
If you didn't know, if you went over my shows, or if you didn't go over my shows, you would know there's a little bit of a problem with this tag. This is the match that I called special. So I didn't have Gedo, the Great Sasuke, or Gran Naniwa on any of my cards. So obviously, they're booked, but they don't show up. So it's Katsumi Usuda, Ryuma Go, Nobutaka Araya, La Fiera, and Hiromichi Fuyuki versus Jado and Chris Jericho.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's certainly something.
Dude,
So
you're
Jado
actually...
Also, Jado gets a PTSD from the Kurisu match, and he runs away about 5 minutes in. So it's just Chris Jericho versus those 5 guys.
Wow.
Good.
And they rip up the ring so badly that the ropes have to be taken off, and the final 2 matches of the night are wrestled Bloodsport style.
Oh, wow.
It's the PWG Bowl of 2008 effect, guys.
The semi-main event is a no-holds-barred match. Masanobu Kurisu versus Koji Kitao.
Holy shit. Dude. 2 legendary Liberty Takers finally getting to face off. Wow.
And they both come in with chairs. It's a double knockout when they both simultaneously hit each other in the front wraparound back of the head with a chair.
Wow.
And then the main event,
What a way. Way to go.
as you already know, it's a dog collar match involving Genichiro Tenryu, and his opponent is Cactus Jack.
Whoa.
Dude.
Mick Foley.
Wowzers.
Mick Foley making it into 2 main events. Tenryu making it into 2 chain deathmatch main events. Holy.
Wow.
That's how you know who the guys are, man. The top brass.
Oh,
It's
and
true.
it ends when Tenryu, it's like the hangman swerve spot, but Tenryu wraps the chain around his throat a bunch of times and then wraps it around the ring post while he's on the inside of the ring, and Cactus Jack is on the outside of the ring.
You're so evil.
You are. Why are we all trying to kill Mick Foley? Like, what's...
Hey,
I mean, that's what he's best at.
That is true.
That is what he is best at, my man. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, he's Mick Foley.
He's Mick Foley. Dude, I'm skimming through this Steve Williams Angel of Death chain match. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, I've also been doing that, and I was just about to say, Cake, you actually have to watch this, because I also have to watch this. This shit looks insane.
Yeah, like I'm just looking at the tapes right now, dude. Like, what is going on?
Do we have new material for our next episode already?
We'll see. I mean, it's entirely possible, man.
It's possible. Yeah.
It is entirely possible. Bro, hold on. Hold the phone. The Lightning Express versus the Angel of Death and the Terminator.
What?
Dude, what are they doing in this promotion?
Uploaded by Kazushi Sakuraba, the legend. The
Yes!
legend.
Oh, the Gracie Killer.
Oh my god. Fun fact about the Kazushi Sakuraba account, they do have a playlist of Kazushi Sakuraba matches, and it's 1 video.
Bro, I just jumped to a part where the Terminator tagged in. This guy's crazy. You gotta see what he's wearing. Oh my god.
Send an image.
No, just jump to 2 minutes. Just jump to 2 minutes into this match.
Okay.
Bro, this guy's... I don't even know how to describe what he's wearing right now.
Okay, this guy is... What is this guy wearing?
Did you send the picture?
No, dude, he's... Brother,
Bro,
this is like...
What is that
Kind. This is Kane Kind.
He's wearing like the undashing Cody Rhodes mask, but like wearing like an Andre singlet. Like, what is
wearing
this?
Yoji Anjo's gear, but with like one strap.
Yeah, he's wearing Yoji Anjo's gear.
No, this isn't the Cody Rhodes mask. This is the LeBron 2012 Heat mask.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think you're right.
Jesus, this guy is like... If this guy was like 350 pounds, he would be the greatest wrestler ever.
Yo, why the fuck is he called the Terminator?
Oh my god, look at his boots. Look at his boots.
Holy shit.
They're like twice the size that they should be around.
I haven't even checked to see what the Libyan looks like yet. I haven't even pressed play on that match. Now I'm definitely curious.
Dude, where's the Libyan match? Did you send it?
Yeah, it was the first link I sent. Oh my god.
He
looks like a fat bushwhacker, dude. He looks like a homeless bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker homeless.
Aren't the
Oh my
bushwhackers
God.
already homeless looking?
Well, they're
Yeah, but
homeless
now,
looking in an Australian sense.
yeah, but they're not homeless. They're not homeless in a
No,
Libyan
the
sense.
Libyan, dude, the Libyan is built like Alhio the Fishman. He's got the the
Oh
weird
my
post-roid
God.
build where he's
Okay.
sagging.
You know what?
Armani, are you
Maybe
keeping
there
up with
is
this?
a case for an Angel of Death
Dude,
PC.
like,
Maybe there really
I'm
is a
trying my
case for
best,
this.
and it's difficult because you guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, welcome to
Brother,
Scramble
if you don't
Bunkhouse,
see the
bitch.
potential in the footage of the Angel of Death right now, I don't know what
Dude,
to tell
I
you. This
see the
guy's name.
potential, but like, you guys.
Oh my god, that's the guy next to the Angel of Death. The Libyan. Oh yeah, he looks like. Oh my god, he's like a
Holy.
bushwhacker crossed with a moondog.
Yeah, actually, that's a great description. That's a fantastic description. Oh my
He
goodness
looks like
gracious.
he looks like evil Jim Duggan.
If these matches
He's
are
the
bad,
perfect
bro, I'm gonna
tag team
die.
wrestler physiognomy.
Dude, his shoulders are like he's got a triangular frame. Wow.
Holy. You know what? I think him and Tenry really could do. Brother, Angel of Death versus Wendy Richter? Hello?
Oh my god.
Hello? Oh, that's just a. Okay, never mind. That's a woman who's named the Angel of Death. Never mind.
Boo.
Never
I
mind.
thought we had a super dragon Judy Bagwell situation on our hands.
Super Dragon Bagwell. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not a real Scramble Bunkhouse Deathcast listener if you don't know what
And
that
you
means.
never will
sorry,
be.
I'm
And you
just
never
a
will be.
guest.
And you never will be.